Hello viewers, welcome to Mesology. This is my first solution set in chemistry. Just prior to this, I uploaded a question paper with certain important questions of objective type. In this video, I'll give you the answers precisely to all those questions that I uploaded. So let's begin with question number 1. The purest variety of coal is anthracite. The hardest naturally occurring substance is diamond. The mineral of lead, where the natural graphite is found, is plumbago. Then, the name of the biggest diamond ever found, this is the Cullinan diamond. Subpart E is the common variety of coal that is considered to be household coal is the bituminous. Next is question number 2. These are to define the following terms. Allotropy, which is a phenomenon in which an element exists in two or more forms in the same physical state with identical chemical properties but different physical properties. Examples are diamond and graphite. Then it's catenation. This is the self-linking of the atoms of an element to create chains or rings which may be straight, branched, or cyclic. Examples are carbon atoms. Next is isotopes. Isotopes are the atoms of the same element with same atomic number but different mass numbers. Examples are protium, deuterium, and tritium for hydrogen. Next is carbogen. It's a mixture of 95% oxygen and only around 5% carbon dioxide. It is used during carbon monoxide poisoning to restore normal breathing through artificial respiration. Then detonation mixture, it's an explosive mixture of hydrogen and oxygen in high proportions. Question number 3 are differences between some pairs. An ion, which is negatively charged atom or groups of atoms, like the chloride ion and hydroxyl ion. Cations are positively charged atoms or groups of atoms, like sodium ion and calcium ion. Next we have the next is differences between physical and chemical change. In a physical change, no new substance is formed, while in a chemical change, new substances with different chemical properties as compared to the reactants are formed. The second point is, in a physical change, we can reverse the product back to the reactant. But in a chemical change, the product once formed cannot be reversed by simple physical means. The next pair is diamond and graphite. Diamond is a bad conductor of electricity, whereas graphite is a good conductor of electricity. Comes to the second point about the nature. Diamond is the hardest naturally occurring substance, whereas graphite is soft and greasy to touch. The next pair to differentiate between them is indeed here the hard water and the soft water. For hard water, it doesn't form lather with soap easily, but soft water easily forms lather with soap. Second point is the hardness in hard water is due to the chloride and the sulfate of calcium and magnesium ions, whereas soft water, they do not contain these dissolved salts much in them. That's why it easily forms later with water. The next is difference between suspension and colloid. Suspension by size ranges close to 10 raised to the power of minus 7 for the solutes present in the solvent. But for a colloid, it is 10 raised to the power of minus 7 to 10 raised to the power of minus 10. That is the size of the solutes present in a colloid. The suspension, the solute particles don't pass through the filter paper, but in a colloid, the solute passes easily through a filter paper. The next question is, what happens when a soda water bottle is opened? When a soda water bottle is opened, pressure is released with a brisk effervescence that creates a fizz. A lit splint, if introduced into a jar containing carbon dioxide, it extinguishes the fire, and indeed it being a non-supporter of combustion. When a moist litmus is placed in a jar containing carbon dioxide, the litmus paper turns pinkish red due to the formation of carbonic acid. When CO2 is passed through lime water first turns milky, but if it is passed in excess, then the milkiness tends to disappear. So, excess of carbon dioxide when passed through lime water leads to precipitation, and then it clears out with a solution. Next is, why shouldn't you sleep in a closed room with a burning coal fire? This is because due to the limited supply of air inside a closed room, there can be toxication due to carbon monoxide formation, and this can even lead to death. Question number 5 is, fill in the blanks with appropriate words. The first subpart is, carbon monoxide burns with a dash flame. It has to be blue flame or bluish flame. Next is, carbon monoxide is used as a reducing agent which is used in metallurgy. Then the density of water, it is maximum at 4 degrees centigrade. I hope you have an idea of anomalous expansion of water. Next is, the freezing mixture contains salt and ice. And finally, the sticky substance formed when soap is added to hard water. This is called scum in normal English terms, but chemically we call it a precipitate. That precipitate interferes in the formation of the lather. The next question is question number 6, which is a question on matching. There are 5 different sentences onto the left side under column A, like a metal that reacts with cold water to form hydrogen. The answer would be sodium. Then the process by which vanaspati ghee is produced from vegetable oils is hydrogenation. The removal of hydrogen is called oxidation. The one that is used in making black shoe polish is soot or lamp black. And the mixture of metallic oxides, this is hepcolite. Next we have the question which is based on the atomic structure. Here we have to name certain elements, and we also have to find out the number of protons, electrons and neutrons, and also assign the symbol for the element. In the first row it's given the element is carbon. And in the last in a row it's given, it is 6C12. So number of protons will be 6 because that is its atomic number. The number of electrons is always equal to number of the protons, so that will also be 6. But comes to the number of neutrons, it is the mass number, which is the superscript, minus the subscript, that is the atomic number. So mass number minus atomic number, 12 minus 6 is 6. For the rest of the rows, you can calculate it likewise. So for the second row, the last part will be 20Ca40. For the third row, it will be number of electrons 17 and the symbol is 17Cl35. At the final row, it will be number of protons 3 and the last one is the symbol where we have the lithium, that is 3Li7. Next it is question number 6. The two gases dissolved in natural water are, of the 4 options, the best option is oxygen and carbon dioxide. For the rest 3, which are given as hydrogen and oxygen, and the rest options, they do not fall into the correct category. The temporary hardness of water can be removed by, of the 4 options given, boiling is the best answer because filtering cannot remove temporary hardness, nor can the loading process, or the last option is none of them. So only option is boiling. Graphite is not found in, of the 4 states that are named here, we do not find it in Maharashtra. The rest of the 3 where graphite is found in plenty. Next we come over to subpart D. And in subpart D, the question is the destructive distillation of coal yields what products? So here first option is coal tar, second is coal gas, third is coke, and the fourth is all the above. So naturally the answer would be all the above because the rest 3 above it are all obtained by destructive distillation of coal. Subpart E is the process by which the decayed plants slowly convert into coal. So this process is called carbonization of coal, not putrefaction, not any other process. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned. I hope you liked my video. Please don't forget to give it a like. If you find it useful, share it with your friends. And if you still haven't subscribed to it, please do subscribe to my channel. I will come up with new videos very soon. Thank you for watching once again.